Hey there, Walt here from WaltInPA, and today we've got a special, well, kind of a special episode, not necessarily for me, but for a buddy of mine. I'm actually on my Honda CB650F, and I'm on my way up to Blackmans Cycle Center in Emmaus, Pennsylvania, where a buddy of mine is going to be picking up his brand spanking new Aprilia RS 660. So I'm gonna go meet him at Blackmans. He's driving himself up, and then we're gonna go on a little adventure and bring that bike home. So I took some time to map out directions via back roads to avoid the busy Route 100 and Route 29 that runs, I don't know, it's kind of the main travel corridor between the area we live in and the Allentown, Emmaus area. You know, being his first day and all. You know, I thought 55 on a heavily trafficked road with tractor trailers and moderately gusty winds, I thought it might not be the most pleasant experience for him. So instead of taking a, I don't know, 25-minute ride home, we're going to stretch that out to a good 40-45 minutes and enjoy some scenery along the way. Now, coincidentally, you're going to see a video come, it'll probably come after this because of the jumbled recording schedule I have, but I did do a video where I rode up to Blackmans to visit his motorcycle, because they've had it a little while now. There was some issues with getting it, and then after that there was a recall on, I believe it was an exhaust part in order to meet emissions compliance. So they held on to it for another week after that so that they could get the part and get it installed. And he was all set to go get it last night. But I'm looking at the weather app, and I keep messaging him. I'm like, "Are you? I don't know. It's not looking too good." And we decided against it, or he decided against it, which is really good because the storm that rolled through was substantial. We had 70-mile-an-hour winds. There was threat of penny-sized hail, which we didn't see. And oh, the rain just came down in buckets. It was really bad for a good 30 minutes or so. That would have been a miserable first ride, and I'm glad he decided against it. But today is beautiful, so I'm really looking forward to my second time riding with someone this year. So I really don't have much to say between here and there, so maybe we'll run a little time lapse, throw some music over top of it, and we'll pick up where we left off when we get there. This is Forgedale Road. It runs, well, from where I just turned in Barto all the way out to the covered bridge, Pleasantville covered bridge, the one I don't go to all that often. And it's a beautiful road. It's got lots of scenery, but there's one thing about it that I just do not like, and that is that it's an oil and chip road, as you may be able to see from, well, looking at it. And the issue that I have is some of it is gone. It's just either worn off or didn't stick. So there are glossy areas where the tar coating is on the roadway. And while I'm sure it offers grip, it makes me very uneasy, especially when I'm going through a turn and I'm riding on it. So I don't take this road all that often. I don't take it as often as I would like because the scenery is great. And I think some of my absolute favorite rides are along creeks, where there's lots of trees and the water kind of pokes through in spots. Looks like a tree came down in last night's storm. The thing about being back here is we are in the sticks. It is back country, Berks County. And there is absolutely no cell service back here. I haven't heard my GPS update in, well, a little while now. So that tells me that I haven't had cell service since I turned on the Forgedale Road back there. Hopefully it kicks in soon because I'm not entirely sure where the road is that I need to turn on. There she goes. Well, he's taken possession of the RS 660, and now we're trying to find our way home. So now one of the issues of using this GPS is I designed a custom map on Google Maps, but when you send that custom map to your phone, it reverts to the fastest route. So now I'm kind of studying the map a little bit and trying to guess where we're headed. Already? Yeah. So I got turned around, my GPS isn't working, but that's 29. It takes us back down toward Green Lane. Rather than get on this, I'm thinking of just doubling back and then taking 29 out. All right. I'm trying to avoid that. But Yeah, I'm trying to avoid that. Because if 35 feels like 70, 50 is going to feel like a million.
That's fun. It's different.
I think we're gonna take another break as we get down here a little further. Hey Siri, is the Speakeasy Coffee Company open now? What was that?
Is anything up or are you just checking on me?
No, I figured I knew where the parking lot was. I figured I'd just give you a chance to rest your wrists again.
Yeah, this thing feels fucking hot. I don't know if it's because it's new or what, but especially when it sits, man, the temperature like really slow.
Perfect. Well, we took a little break. 10 minutes in the parking lot, shooting the breeze. Now the adventure continues. It's a really cool bike. It's got a lot of technology built into it. A lot of control, traction control, wheelie control. You can adjust the anti-lock brakes. It's a cool bike. Looks good, sounds great. And got buttons galore. I mean, doesn't have gold wings, like Goldwing caliber buttons, but there's a lot there. Makes me feel bad on my dumb bike. I don't have any adjustments. I can reset my trip meter, my find out my gas consumption. That's about it. I'm trying to be a good steward to the riding community. I keep looking back, checking on him, checking my speed, trying to make sure I don't push him a little farther than he wants to go. I mean, it's not like we're rocketing through the area or anything, but first time I wanted to be comfortable. Well, ladies and gentlemen, he survived his first trip on the motorcycle. First day on the motorcycle. It was a lot of fun. He seemed to enjoy himself. He said he got a little more relaxed as we went along, hit some of those curvy roads toward the end. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. A little something different. Lots of well, sped up scenery. So thank you for joining me on this little ride through Southeast Pennsylvania. Don't forget to subscribe to the WaltInPA channel. You can also hit that bell notification if you'd like alerts whenever new content is published. If you'd like to support me, you can do so by giving me a big old thumbs up, dropping a comment in the comment section, and sharing this video with your friends. As always, ride safe, and I will catch you in the next one.